Hello there. My name is Zac, and welcome to my lab and to my introductory video. How are you? I hope you're well, and thank you for clicking on this video to discover who I am. Well, I am a speaker and a trainer, and I help people individually or collectively in a team environment to overcome and embrace emotions. You see, I talk about mental health. Now, I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking mental health, again, another one. There's so many people out there doing this sort of thing. Well, of course there are. And there should be more, because we all need to talk about mental health, because it's one of the most important subjects we face, because it affects our lives and it affects our daily routines and it affects everything. So it's vital that all these people who are bombarding each other with voices about mental health continue to have a voice. And I have a voice because for years I've lived with depression. I have depression, and I've reached a point where I don't mind talking about it, because my aim is to break the stigma that surrounds mental health. We are in a modern world and we are changing. The pandemic is giving us an opportunity for change everything. And mental health is a really important subject for us to embrace, because it affects our physical health as well. Now, I go to places and I do talks, I do presentations, I do workshops, I do videos, and I have clients who work with me in a private environment. So what do I talk about to make me stand out with all of this? Well, let me embrace it for you and share with you my my thing that I use. I use pop culture. Pop culture. What do you mean you use pop culture? Well, let me expand on that. You see, I talk about films, I talk about music, I talk about books, I talk about games, I talk about videos, I talk about poetry, I talk about art and galleries and paintings and anything else that crops up in pop culture. We talk about TV shows, we talk about anything, because I noticed when I was going through all the treatments that I went through, and I've tried all of the treatments to help me with my depression, I noticed that what I needed to do was connect with me here and connect with my soul and my imagination. And by doing that, by opening up the imagination, we find a connection to our emotions that really get to the point of understanding who we are, why we behave, why we react in the way that we do. And all the lessons that we need are in the world of the arts. I truly believe that. And that is what I teach. I am your guide as you discover yourself, you build confidence, self-esteem, you become refocused, and ultimately you reach a point where you feel ready to take that step towards further success. That's what I do. And we have fun on the way, because it should be fun. We talk about music, we talk about films, and we discuss films, and we recognize our behaviors in other characters, and then we don't feel so alone. We actually see that what we think is actually okay to think that, even if it's a dark thought, or you've been told off for thinking it, because it all comes from inside, and it's about learning to love yourself again. It took me a long time to get to that point, and now I'm here, and I want to share that with you. So if any of this resonates with you, please get in touch with me, say hello, we'll have a chat, and we'll see what we can do. I'll come to you, you come to me, however you like. But it's important that the message continues to get out there. And I find that by making the message fun, even though we're talking about a subject which is very deep and painful and heavy, we can find a way of approaching it from a different perspective, and we can change our mindset. Thank you for listening to my introductory video. I wish you well. Thank you.